What's up, guys? So I've been really wanting another four-wheeler project because I haven't had one to work on in a while since I had my last Blue 300. So been searching on Facebook, sold some stuff. So I had $300 to spend, and I contacted the dude I bought my last Blue 300 from, and you wouldn't believe what he'd happen to have. But another Blue 300. It's a 1990 Honda Fortrax 300 4x4. Needs a seat cover, obviously. Needs an ignition. Throttle cable's locked up, so I gotta pull the carb off. And we got other things locked up too. Motor's locked up. Needs a trunk lid. Plastics need some attention. They're faded. Excuse me. But anyways, probably in the next few days I'll get this over to the shop, pull the racks off, start doing some stuff to the plastics. I did pour some Marvel Mystery Oil down the spark plug hole over there because I'm hoping the top end's what's locked up, and after 2 or 3 days I've been told it should be freed up. So after that I'll try and get it running. But it needs tires. I think these look dry rotted, but I haven't tried to air them up yet. Anyways, so this is the new project bike for the channel, or whatever you want to call it, and it needs this steering stem bearing down there like all 300s, almost all 300s do. These front ones still have pretty decent tread. The back ones are bald, but if I can get a tube in those or get those to hold air, I might just keep the front ones and order new rear ones to match the front ones. But I haven't decided yet. I mean, this thing's in pretty good shape, honestly. I cleaned it up earlier today. It's got bad scratches. Look. It needs sanded down. Oh, it's pretty smooth, but it needs painted down bad. Or take a heat gun to it. Anyways, all original. I mean, headlights are pretty clean and stuff. Got all the fender flares. Nice little clean bike. I don't know what this green stuff is, but I tried washing it off earlier. Not all of it came off. The front brakes are locked up. Probably need a new master cylinder. Gotta get a new seat or whatever and get the green stuff off of there. But yeah, so I'm gonna be working on this, and I have been working on the Chevy, which I will drive over to my shop real quick and show you it, and probably give you a cold start because it's been sitting in the shop, which you'll know why when I go over there. But let me drive over there real quick and I'll see you then. Alright, so there's a cold start for y'all, and the reason it's in the shop is I'll show you why. This is part of the reason. Because fixing things on it and also tearing stuff apart on it. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, you can. I think, yeah, there you go. The red wires. Put brand new spark plugs and plug wires on it. And I believe the misfire is gone now. I'll have let it sit for probably 10 minutes running. And before, the idle would drop and it'd start running real crappy. And so I put new plugs and wires on it, and now it doesn't do that anymore. And one thing I do need to replace is the belt, because it's getting real worn out. It's making noise. Probably some pulleys. But the reason it's in here is because, I don't know if you can tell, but it is not lifted anymore. And there's the bed just sitting on the frame because I took the body lift off and I sold it partially to buy that 300. And as you can tell, it's not bolted down either. And the bed has slid forward. So I need to slide that backwards, but I can't until I adjust the rear bumper, which I'll show you in just a second. But the guy I sold the body lift to, he still hasn't put it on yet. So I can't, he was supposed to give me his stock bolts after he puts the longer bolts on with the body lift. And so until he does that, I can't do anything. But as you can tell, the bumper is still sitting at body lift level. So I don't know if y'all drop a comment down below if you know how to make it, I don't know, you know, pivot that way and down. Because I thought loosening, where are they? Them two nuts up there and swinging it down would help, but now I realize it doesn't. I think you have to loosen the bolts that actually screw into the bumper. But I'll have to take the bumper back off to do that, which I really don't want to take it back off, but I have to, I will. And I'm hoping the Raptorlawn kits that I'm supposed to be getting will be here soon. But anyways, that's an update on the truck, and as you can see, it's scooted forward a little bit, so I'll have to pull it back when I get the body bolts. I need new mirrors. As you can see, these are broken. But yeah, that's an update on the truck. I don't know if I need to update you on anything else. Need to wash the thing. It's got handprints all over it. I did. Oh yeah, might as well show you all that. I did get. Where? Just a second. I got to set you down. I did get these for it, these blacked out housings, but I only have one marker signal, and can't seem to find these blacked out chrome ones anywhere on eBay. And I don't want to buy turn signals that don't match the headlights, and also those headlights are partially broken. So what I'll probably do is, obviously, if y'all know me well enough or know me long enough, that 300 ain't staying here. I'll do, you know, the build process on it on here on YouTube, but in all reality, I'll end up selling it after I fix it. Which, by the way, if that motor does not free up, that 300 will be being parted out, because I'm not dealing with that if it doesn't free up. I ain't tearing the motor apart or anything like that. So if it doesn't free up, I will be parting it out, so watch out for that. This is all weird because this latch only has one bolt in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Oh yeah, okay, so things the truck needs. Obviously, holy crap, look at that. Finger fits all the way down. This hood needs realigned bad. Look, the heck, that gap's weird. I don't know if I can realign that or whatever, or the, you know, the hinges are broken, but holy crap, that's a huge gap. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix that. That's bad. But things the truck needs. Okay, first off, needs tires. Obviously, these are bald. Pretty sure it needs the AC controls, because watch this. Put it on 5-speed, nothing happens. Put it on 4-speed, starts blowing. 5-speed doesn't work. I don't know why 5-speed doesn't work, but I think it's that. If you know different or know how to fix that, comment down below. And then also the evaporators down here in this little box, I gotta replace that. Gotta replace the blower motor. I did put a blower motor on it, but I put a heater blower motor on it, not an AC blower motor, which is my fault, you know, not anybody else's fault. So I'm gonna pay for a new one. Then I gotta put the evaporator on it, cabin air filters, those AC controls, a blower motor, tires. needs a whole new front end. And like I know it needs an alignment. The steering's sloppy. The axle's clicking four-wheel drive. So I'm just gonna put the whole new front end on it. I'm gonna put new shocks on it all the way around. I do new hubs, new axles, new tie rods, just new shocks, everything. And you know, I'm cheap, so I'm gonna be using eBay parts, obviously. You really need to wash this thing bad. I mean, look at that. It's nasty. I got this bed cleaned out a while ago in preparation for the bed liner kits that haven't showed up yet. I still do need another cable for that side of the bed. And need to put my third brake light back on. Needs wash bad. And then you can see this, but that discoloration is not just from dust. That's actually, see, it's actually tint or something like that. Then I need to get peeled off, and I plan on tinting this, but not right now because you know I got other things concern me. I didn't get enough paint on that. That chipped off, but that's okay because this is gonna have, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it from right about here all the way down the side of the bed. You can see that body line right there, and then up and over into the bed, and do it across right here maybe, or I may just do it to here and then do it right here, but I'm definitely gonna go over it. Same thing on this side, and I'll probably sand this down again and get rid of all this stuff and fill it up with Bondo and make it look good. I'm not 100% happy with this because I don't know if you can see this. The light will shine right. No, you can't see it, but oh yeah, you can. Right there. I didn't get it smoothed out enough so you can see it through the paint, but the paint's pretty shiny in the light. I mean, so that's pretty much it. That'll be it to get it running and driving good, and I think it looks a lot better like this because them 285s don't look so small now. It needs a bath bad, really bad. And needs new tail lights, new headlights. Needs a new rear bumper. This one's all dented and broken and crap. Needs a new front bumper. Which, by the way, let me know what y'all think about this. But I saw this on another guy's YouTube. Cause I was thinking about doing color match because I want to do actual tow mirrors. So this guy, he did the chrome and white and left this black. I'm missing the little piece that I'm talking about, but there's a plastic piece there. He left that black. And then on the front bumper, he did the same thing. He did white where the chrome is and left the black. And I gotta buy a valance because I don't actually have one. And then I don't know if you've seen the mirrors, the actual tow mirrors, but it comes out. This part's black, and then there's a little turn signal thing, and you can either get an amber or smoked, which I'm doing smoked. And then you can do black and black or chrome and chrome. Well, I'll probably just order the black ones and sand them down and paint them white, because then they'll match the theme of the black and white bumpers. And then here's my idea here, where this chrome is right here, these little chrome things, paint those black, and then everything else, this chrome part, this black part, paint that white, and then do the bow tie in black just to match the black and white theme. And then, you know, black headlights with LED bulbs. I'm thinking it'll look good. This thing is really, really dusty. You can see it. You can see it. Man, I need to wash this thing. I might do it tomorrow. My grandma has my pressure washer right now. She has it in her car, and she kept saying she needed to use it, so I was like, okay, fine, use it. But she hasn't, you know, actually used it, so I might just go get it back from her and wash this tomorrow. Because, I mean, man, this thing's dirty. I'm needing to wash it for a while. But, yeah, I'm still, haven't done anything with this in a while. It's just been sitting here since before I think, right after I started on this. No, it was before I started painting, before I started sanding this down for paint, that I brought that in here. And all I've done since then is I jacked up the front of it, got one new tire mounted, and it won't hold air. I don't know why. Brand new tire, literally off the shelf, brand new. Still had the stickers and wrapped in that plastic crap. Put it on the rim, and I've tried, filling it up like 30 to pop, make sure it popped on the bead, and it started, popping everywhere like it was about to explode. So I just let some air out of it. Came back the next day and it's flat. So I don't know what to do with that. I'll probably just put tubes in all 4 tires. Put the 2 new tires I have on the front and put tubes in the rear ones. And then that mower still needs a battery and a seat. And then I think it'll be ready to mow, but I've never tested it before. But that kind of got put on the back burner when I started on my truck, and then it needed a transmission. And also, of course, I gotta order these bumper mounts. You just gotta cut them off back here and then weld the new ones on. But yeah, here's my dad's truck. His needed a fuel pump. Somehow when he took the gas tank out, he broke it trying to get it out. So he's gotta buy a new gas tank. Not a new one, because you can't buy a new one. It'd be ridiculously expensive to buy a new one. So he's gonna buy a used one. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna close up the shop. And it's really nice right now, and the sun's about to go down. Here's the 420. I'm really torn what to do with the 420. I don't know if any of y'all have seen the new 2020 Rubicons, but oh man, there's a brown one or a copper color, and I hated it at first, but I'm really falling in love with it. This 420's had a rough life. I mean, you can see scratches everywhere. Literally, this back corner is white from scratches. But man, that brown Rubicon, I saw it on some 30-inch Terra Aztecs tires. Fell in love, so I might try and trade, not trade this thing because the dealer don't want this piece of crap. But I might try and clean it up. I'll probably, if I sold it, it'd get new plastics. Probably just buy a brand new green ones because that's cheapest and easiest. But I might, freshen it up, keep the stocks on it, put a new bumper on it, put some headlights in it, and sell it. And then do some buying and selling with the sell the 300, buy another 4-wheeler, sell it, and fix it up and sell it. So I have about $3,000 saved up or something like that, because when I sell this, all the money from it will go to pay it off, because it still isn't paid off yet. I think we owe like $4,000 or $5,000 on it. And so, I don't know. But if I don't do that, the plan is white plastics, new front rack, because it has holes in it from this, and it's slightly bent down like this from breaking it. New front bumper, I'm going to do a Foreman bumper. Hayes Fabrication lots again, probably Slim Rose. Like I said, white plastics, teal rack, both racks, bumper, and then do the fair lead down here in teal, do the A-arms in teal, do arched A-arms, and then 20-inch Outlaw 2s on I think they're ITP Tornado rims. And then I still got to do some work on the rear diff because it's got two bolts broke off in it. So that still needs some work. Oh, this wheel bearing's gone over here. You can't see it now, but when it's jacked up, it wobbles all over the place. But yeah, it's pretty much the plans for the 420, which I probably won't get the Rubicon. I'm just dreaming. But that's probably the plans for it. I don't even wash it anymore because, I drove it down the road not on accident, but I was stupid and got tar all over it. These plastics are junk anyways. I don't even wash it anymore because I've been using it to work around the farm, so every time I wash it, I get it dirty the next day. And I wasted money putting special crap on it to make it look good. But I think that's where I'm going to end out the video. And when something happens on the 300, when I make some type of progress or something happens, I'll make another video and update y'all. These ODI grips have been great, but they're getting bald and they're super sticky now, and they leave this black residue on your hands. So I'm gonna eventually, they're $20, so I ain't even gonna try to get them warranted or anything. I'll just order new ones and get those slapped on there. My rear brakes don't work, obviously, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, Drop a comment down below, drop a like, and subscribe.